My dear Dasarians, the non-Brahmins, Vanakkam. Be proud to be Shudras, since your ancestors earned this title not because they were born as a low caste, as described by the evil Varnashrama theory, but because they found the formulae, the Shudras, to reach God. Let us see what Krishna, Kannapiran in Tamil, the very great Sutradhari, says in one of his sutras, the Deivasura Sampath Vibaga Yogam. In this chapter, the Lord elaborates the two characteristics of divine nature and demonic nature. Divine nature brings freedom. He says that demonic natures cause bondage. What the Lord says as divine natures are fearlessness, mental purity, established in Jnana Yoga, donar, control over sensory, worship of God, learning, penance, integrity, non-killing, speaking truth, lack of anger, sacrificial heart, mildness, lack of intention of revenge, please on other lives, dislike of other people's material, softness, embarrassment, tireless mental strength, brightness, tolerance over the error of others, solid thought, cleanliness, non-treachery, non-egotism, they are found in the divine nature. Lord's deeds as demonic natures, chauvinism, arrogance, pride, anger, rigor, ignorance of what to do and what not to do, impurity, virtuelessness, falsity. Those who have a demonic nature say that this world functions without dharma, justice and all this. There is no God. They ask what else is based other than lust. It is as if they have appeared for the destruction of the world. They are lustful, which never gives contentment, proud and haughty, intoxicated and do evil deeds by pursuing false principles. Considering lust fulmination as the highest pleasure, they decide that the world is nothing more than this and tend to settle their desires with innumerable worries. Kanna Paramatma says that hundreds of desires are tied like ropes and they are trying to add heaps of goods in unjust ways for lust and anger. How exactly 5,400 years ago he captured the reality of today's world. That is why he is God. Today, I have fulfilled this wish. I will now fulfill this desire. I have this wealth and now those wealth of others will come to me. I am the leader. They are proudly saying that I am strong. Intoxicated with ignorance, they are babbling that I am rich. I am a high caste man. Who is equal to me? I will perform yajna. I will donate for it. I will rejoice. Confused by these various thoughts, they are caught in a trap of infatuation, crying in lustful ways and falling into hell, says the Supreme Soul. Those who boast with wealth, pride and haughty perform sacrifice rituals for mere luxury, deviating from rules and just for namesake, says the Dravidian god Kanna Paramatma. There are many facts behind the words deviating from rules here. There are many conspiracies and hypocrisies that have made it an excuse. As far as I am concerned, the perfectness of the mind is the basic law of the mantra. It is a conspiracy to have caste qualifications. Today, we see the fruits of the great sacrifices performed by the kings by relying on the speech of the Aryan Brahmins, the name of Shastra, the name of caste merit. The fate of 534 Hindu royal families has gone aback. What temples they did not build. What were the charities they did not do. Those who have such a demonic nature hate and insult him, the God of themselves and others, says the Supreme Soul. So they are constantly thrown into demonic baths and attain the lowest fate. There are three gates for spiritual destruction: lust, anger and material desire. Man must abandon all these three. Dravidian non-Brahmin Arjunan is taught by the Dravidian god non-Brahmana Swami Kanna Paramatma that a man who is free from these things does good to himself and attains a high spiritual state. Believe in the Shastra, and he who ignores the Shastra will not attain salvation. These are the two verses inserted at last. believing that those who went behind the Shastra game played by the well-thought-out lies of Brahmins, for this world to be lost like the Hindu royal families, how is it possible, Param, the next world? It's better not to get close to the Shastras, which have been filled with caste evils and have been debated. Om Nandri Vanakkam.